Too much money, I move up. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new Hulk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And get back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' hack. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stool, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got hundreds. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new Hulk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the prices. I don't with this for this. We got. Down to that. They don't take none of the artists, so I'm. Problem when you see me get it. 8212 was breaking. I might be.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Tonight, it's the Indiana Pacers taking on the Houston Rockets. Brogdon to Turner. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's Russ at the controls to P.J. Tucker. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Someone's been working on that one for weeks behind closed doors. That's why they call it practice.
Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Add 2 points to the board.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Westbrook buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
To Oladipo. Fires the 3. Tough shot. The former second-rounder Brogdon continues to amaze.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To Turner. To Brogdon. Off the assist.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Oh, whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number.
Stolen by Indiana.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Oh, Miles Turner. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Harden? Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Shot from the lane won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 1, Iman Shumpert.
Westbrook to Capella. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Oh, Miles Turner. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Oh, and the Pacers come away with the steal. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Iman Shumpert, guarded by T.J. Warren. Deep left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Turner to Oladipo. From long range. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
To Westbrook. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Fans, have you noticed the red donation boxes located around the concourse? We're accepting non-perishable food items from homeless in our community. Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Harden in possession. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. To Fareed.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
To Oladipo. Beyond the arc for 3. They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Harden. Here comes the screen. James Harden. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Harden. Offensive rebound. That misses with a second to go. First quarter is complete with the Pacers in the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here's Harden with the rock. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
TJ Leaf, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
On your right, on your right.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. Runner's good there.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Harden in possession. Down 11. Well, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Jeremy Lamb, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Harden. Nice pass to set things up. 4-3. Cleared by the Pacers. And he hits.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden to Gerald Green. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Indiana with the basketball. Oladipo. And he finishes at the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
And count the basket inside.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Stepping in for the Houston Rockets, number 0, Russell Westbrook. Into the game for the Pacers, number 33.
Harden. Misfires. It's no good. It goes down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Indiana Pacers are at the limit.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range with James Harden. Muscle memory. Gets it to go. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Houston takes over.
Defense, let's go.
Harden. Off the iron. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 1, T.J. Warren.
To Westbrook.
Into the game for the Houston Rockets, number 15, Clint Capella.
Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Won't go down. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Victor Oladipo. That's his first personal foul.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Good shot, good shot.
To Brogdon. Oladipo against Westbrook.
1 minute.
Brogdon. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Cross Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Pulled down by Sabonis. Oladipo into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Fires the three, and the rebound comes down to Harden. Rockets have the ball. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
James Harden, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. First try, no good. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Brogdon. It was right there. Two-point shot for James Harden. The shot almost. First half in the books. The Pacers are feeling good. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Rockets in control of the basketball. Harden to Westbrook. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Brogdon. Victor Oladipo. Victor Oladipo is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 80% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
It's Harden. James Harden, not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Victor Oladipo with the slam.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work.
Russell Westbrook with the slam.
We call that Beastbrook. But why are you so angry all the time, man?
Jay, he's just taking out his anger on the rim.
I feel that way every time I broadcast with you.
Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
This always happens. You knock down a lot of shots in the first half, and in the second half, you start to lose your rhythm. You need to have legs. Shoot at the pinnacle of that jump.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. Can't connect. And Jay, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
James Harden fires for 2. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
And, Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Westbrook.
Gotta shoot that. Gotta shoot that.
Oh, big finish at the rim. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Warren picked up by Westbrook. Out of bounds. Last touch by Russell Westbrook. So it's going to stay with Indiana. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Oladipo. Sabonis here against P.J. Tucker. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Fast pace. Mike D'Antoni giving his guys a breather. Oladipo. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Victor Oladipo. Harden. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Clint Capella sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Austin Rivers to Fareed. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. For three, not going down here. Harden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Harden into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Driving right to the basket. Domantas Sabonis snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2. Indiana Pacers are in the penalty.
Harden. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. To Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Oladipo. Fires the three. They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot. James Harden at the controls. From long range. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Rockets with the lead. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the 4th quarter. And things went off the rails for them a bit in that 3rd quarter as they watched their lead completely evaporate.
And then some. Now they find themselves behind.
Harden with it up top. Up 5. On the Pacers come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Great pass to set it up. No good, and no foul. Westbrook into the front court. Leads 5. Gets to the basket and scores.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of pop, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Westbrook to Fareed. Knocked loose. Shot from the lane won't go to Harden. Lays it up and in.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Clint Capella tips it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Miles Turner. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Westbrook into the front court. It's a 9-point lead.
ISO.
To Capella. Clint Capella. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Houston with the basketball. Harden. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Westbrook to Harden. Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended. To Turner. He's looking for that touch.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Lets it fly from long range. Clint Capella with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oladipo. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Victor Oladipo.
Westbrook across the timeline. Lead stands at 10. Here comes the screen. Harden to Westbrook. 4-3. And Russell Westbrook, he can turn a game in an instant. Hits the 3 on the quick release.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
From the painted area, won't go down. Harden in possession. His team on top by 13. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Clint Capella pins it. Harden in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. No, I missed a short one there. Here's a chance from long range. Rebounded by Capella.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Westbrook had made his first couple, but he misses there. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Harden. Fires the three. Not that time. For three. The rebound belongs to Houston. Harden. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.